Welcome to Outlaw Woodworking. Today I'm going to show you how I did a screaming eagle in the center of this cutting board. And this cutting board is walnut, maple, and cherry. And yeah, that's it. It's a small little cutting board. The first thing I do is surface it. And I take about an 1/8 inch off to make sure that when I do the V-carve that it's perfect. And since I had another one ready to go, I went ahead and surfaced both of them at the same time. And using these new little Rockler T-track clamps make it easy to take stuff in and out. And they work pretty good. I'll show you a picture of them right here. So once I get both of them surfaced, I'm doing 2 at a time today. And basically it makes quick work of surfacing it. I then change this bit to a 1502, and I'll show you a picture. It's a V-carve bit from Whiteside. And now right here what I'm attempting to do is to put in some little dishes in the bottom side of the cutting board. And that proved to be a little bit of a failure. Now what I need to do, I need to get a bowl bit, which is kind of flat in the bottom of it, and then it has curves on each side. And right here we're going to carve the eagle with the V-carve bit, 1502. But I am going to get a bowl bit so that I can perfect the little dishes on the outside. This eagle turned out really nice, by the way. I basically downloaded a picture off the internet and then did a bitmap trace in Aspire. And there's the second one. So basically I'm batching out 2 of these. I'm just experimenting with doing multiple at a time. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the little juice slot around this thing. And for some reason right there, it broke. The bit broke. And that was kind of a bummer. So what I ended up doing is putting the bit back in there deep, you know, because it broke half the shaft off. And I then finished it out. So then that one, I needed to actually write another program to basically cut that one a little deeper so it could fix the spot where when the bit broke, it dove down in a little bit. And so I wrote a couple programs to basically run that through there again. And it ended up turning out. But this is basically my prototype of batching out this size cutting board. Right there I went ahead and redid that one. So that juice tray ended up a little deeper than I wanted, but I think it'll still turn out. Next up, I mix up some super clear, and I bought these plungers. I thought I could accurately do measurement on them, but it just doesn't push out the epoxy very good, so that was kind of a failure. Anyway, I get the epoxy mixed, and this new epoxy dye, I'm trying it out just to see how I like the color. Now I'm going to do these eagles black because on the Screaming Eagle wine is black, and it's a black logo, so I thought that would kind of enhance it, make it look pretty cool. So this is black, and I basically fill both these in. Once I get them filled in, I torch out the air bubbles and then let them dry overnight. The next day, I get ready to sand this thing, and I get my dust collection up, my Dust Right dust collector, my Makita orbital sander, and start sanding this thing. And I start out with 80 grit on this. I then switch up, get some fresh paper, and right there that's still 80 grit. Next I switch to 120. I then switch to 320, then to 600. Once that's done, I get my little porter cable out, and I router a 1/4 round around the top and the bottom. I then clean up any burn marks from the router, give it a little sanding in the juice tray also, and just give it an overall cleaning with some 220. Next, I clean up, and then I get some wax out, and I actually formulated this wax myself. It's a combination of mineral oil, beeswax, coconut oil, and vitamin E. And I'm getting ready actually to make my own cutting board oil, and I've ordered the ingredients that I think makes for a really nice cutting board oil. So that'll be in the future. And here's a close-up shot of me putting on my own wax. And this is a completely organic, food-grade cutting board wax. And there it is. Here it is in all its glory. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Later. Look at this deer outside my window while I'm editing this video. Life in the mountains. Later.